Hello, students. How are you all? Hope you all are fine and you are reading well at home. You are practicing for your exam because your exam is quite near to you. And today we'll discuss on chapter 6. Chapter 6 from science book, that is all about the tissues. As we know that students on chapter 5 we have already read about the cells. So this chapter is going to be very easy to you. Okay, as this chapter contains the tissues and we know that the intercombination of the cells is entirely called the tissues, okay, that combinedly used to go for a same type of work or any particular type of function in a cell, okay, or in a body. So if the question from here easily it can come that the entire body, the entire organelles, okay, that's which are present in our body and the systems those which are continuing, okay, parts seconds, so all such matter, how is this, how it has made, okay, how it has made already. As we know that there is a esophagus, there is a buccal cavity, the stomach, the intestines, large intestine, small intestine, so all such part of our body, how it has made, got it. So it is all about the tissues. Actually tissues are combined together to make the organelles, okay, and such organelles are combined together to make the organs, and those organs are continuing the work per second. That's it. The question may come from here that the are the plants and the animals tissues are same and their functions are also same. How will you elaborate this point? Okay, so then you have to discuss about the plants tissue, you have to say about the animals tissue and how it is look like, okay. So overall you have to give a explanation, a very detailed explanation, so that your answer could be clear to you, okay, and clear to the teacher also. As well as at first you will read about the plants tissue, okay. In plants tissue, if I start from here, so question may occur that your one day you have planted a sapling of a flowering plant, okay. After 5 days or after a week you have observed that it has grown a little. After a month you observe that it has grown quite large, okay, and the branches also come out from here. After 2 months you observe that it makes a bush like structure with many of the leaves and colorful flowers, okay. After 3 months you observe that it becomes quite larger than the previous, and many leaves, many branches, and many colorful flowers, as well as small fruits are also being seen on that plant. So how is this possible? It is all about the possibility of the tissues, those which are present in the plant's body. First of all, the plant is growing, so where the tissue is helping here, you know that the apical tissue, those which are present in the plant's body at the top zone, means at the root, at the top of the root and the top of the shoot, it helps to grow. As well as if we say the intercalary tissues, the intercalary tissues are helping to grow the internode portion of a stem, okay. As well as if we say for the lateral tissues are helping to grow the plants width wise, okay. When the plant is growing horizontally, in the same way lateral tissue is also helping to grow the plants vertically, means width, the width or the girth of the plant also it used to grow, it used to increase, okay. So in such manner it helps. As well as if we say that the entire plant cell, okay, we know that the plant is totally made up of cells, as our body is made, okay. Actually the cells are combined together to make the tissues, okay. So the tissues those which are present over here, those are kindly called the permanent tissue. Why it is called the permanent tissue? Because it helps to make the entire plants and it remains permanently in the plant's body, okay. That's why these are called the permanent tissue. In plant permanent tissue, mainly it has said about that what tissues are called, what tissues make the in most internal part, what tissue make the second layer, what tissues make the third layer, okay. Or even it can be said that we often observe on the tree trunk, on the tree trunk sometimes seasonally the bark of the tree trunk used to come out from there, okay. The dry part of the bark, okay, it used to come out from the plant's body. So how is this possible and what type of tissues are these? We know that these are called the sclerenchyma tissue, okay, the sclerenchyma tissue. So actually these sclerenchyma tissues, when they becomes dry and it is unused for the plant's body, on the tree trunk it used to separate it out, and sometimes it used to fall down on the ground, okay. So in this way we used to say, sometimes question may come that one day we have made a plan to jump from a tree, to jump on the pond from a branch of a mango tree, Okay, that is just near the bank of the pond. So when we are jumping there, we are jumping on the branch. At the time the branch is also moving to and fro. Okay, it was also moving to and fro, but it was not breaking. And we are thinking that the strength, only because of the strength of this branch, it is not breaking down easily. Okay, but what is the matter, what kind of tissue is present? We know that yes, of course, strength is present over there, as well as whatever tissue is present there. Okay, so it is all about the colon tissue, colon tissue. Okay, as we know that colon tissue helps to give the rigidity in the plant's body, so that plant's body doesn't break out easily. Okay, from its branch or from any part of their body. That's it. So from here, colon you have rate, then parenchyma will come, that you have to rate. So that is the matter from here. Then you can easily say that in our body, as all the systems are present, so when we are engulfing anything like water or the food items, so that time our digestive system is doing the work, and then our respiratory system continuously it is doing the work. Then our blood vessels, like the veins and the arteries, are also doing the work. So how such works are, as all such works or functions are doing, in the same way there is also kind of system that is present in plant's body. Okay, so what is the name of this of that system? That is known as the vascular system. Okay, or vascular tissues. Okay, in vascular tissues, what type of tissues are present? Mainly two type of tissues, xylem and phloem. Then it is said that what is the function, okay, of these two tissues. So you can easily say that xylem to transfer the water and minerals along with the nitrogenous gas, okay, liquefied nitrogen, as well as you can say that the phloem is to transfer the food items, means the glucose, to each part of the plant's body. So in that manner you can easily say of this topic, and through this way the plant's body or the plant tissue will be end here. Okay, and after that it comes as animal tissue. Okay, in animal tissue, here different type of tissues are present, like epithelial tissue. Okay, then connective tissues. So these are present. Then if so on the next day, on any day, we will discuss about the hot question on the plant tissue. Today is up to the animal tissue. Sorry, on animal tissue we'll discuss on any other day. Today we have already completed the plant tissue, and as we know that it is quite a vast chapter, so we have to take the time for reading this topic and to get the concept from this topic. So at first you just practice on the plant tissue. On the next day must I will discuss about the animal tissue. Okay, then we will go for the next chapter. Till then, bye bye. Read well at home.